Good evening. Myself, Dr. Satyajit Roy, a practicing physician from Asansol. It's a basically industrial world where we get a lot of people who are suffering from metabolic syndrome. One of the important aspect in this metabolic syndrome is the cholesterol. So, in today's discussion, we will discuss about the cholesterol management. So what is cholesterol? It is an essential compound of the blood, cells and body tissues. Almost every cells of the body needs cholesterol to function normally. It is essential for producing hormone, vitamin D, bile acids, helps to digest the fat. Our body needs cholesterol to be healthy, but too much cholesterol can be harmful to our health. Body products all the cholesterol it needs to keep healthy. Body also get cholesterol from the food we eat, which is called dietary cholesterol. Cholesterol is fatty in nature and cannot dissolve in blood, which is watery in nature. So for circulation in the blood, cholesterol is packed in what it is called as lipoprotein, which have fat inside and protein outside. There are two main types of lipoproteins which carry cholesterol in the blood. One is low density lipoprotein or LDL, which is also known as bad cholesterol because it carries the cholesterol to the tissues, including the blood vessel. Most of the cholesterol in the blood is in the LDL form. The LDL number needs to be low because higher level of the LDL cholesterol in the blood greater the risk of heart disease. If there is too much rise in the LDL cholesterol in the blood, there will be some excess buildup of stuff in the inner wall of the blood vessel. This increases the thickness of the blood vessels and makes them very hard. This causes obstruction in the normal blood flow, increasing the blood pressure, and high blood pressure results in several types of comorbidities like heart attack, chronic kidney disease, stroke, etc. Then come to high density lipoprotein or HDL. It is known as good cholesterol. Why? Because it removes bad cholesterol from the various organs and cleans it from the body. It can also remove excess cholesterol accumulated in the blood vessels. The other common type of fat in the body which can build up in the blood vessel is known as triglyceride. They come from food and body also make them. High cholesterol usually has no signs and symptoms. The only way to know whether one is suffering from high cholesterol is to get the cholesterol checkup. The healthcare team can do a simple blood test which is known as lipid profile to measure the cholesterol level which typically reports. Total cholesterol, which is total amount of cholesterol in the blood based on the HDL cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, and triglyceride numbers. Cholesterol, it is measured in milligram per deciliter. There are some few desirable number which we also should remember. One, cholesterol, total cholesterol should be less than 200 milligram per deciliter. LDL should be less than 100 milligram per deciliter. HDL should be greater than or equal to 60 milligram per deciliter, and triglyceride should be less than 150 milligram per deciliter. If cholesterol is found to be high, then doctor will recommend various type of treatment option like dietary modification, lifestyle modification, and medication to lower the cholesterol level. Though the cholesterol level can be lowered with lifestyle changes, many people they need cholesterol lowering drugs for lowering of the cholesterol level. So, what are the main drug therapy available in our clinical practice for lowering the cholesterol level? The mainstay of treatment is statin. It is very effective in lowering HDL, LDL cholesterol level, and they are safe for most of the people. These are considered first line treatment and most frequently prescribed as initial treatment. Bile acid sequestrants, they are also LDL lowering agent, can be used alone or in combination with statin. Nicotinic acid, it lowers LDL, triglyceride, but rises HDL. Fenofibrate. Fenofibrate lowers the LDL somewhat, but they are used mainly to treat high triglyceride and low HDL level. And cholesterol absorption inhibitors, they actually lower the LDL level, can be used alone or in combination with statin drugs. In spite of drug therapy, there are some also different types of uh, changes we can adopt, like healthy lifestyle changes. This includes there are several types of dietary modification, exercise, etc. First of all is the healthy eating. What do you mean by healthy eating? Now, healthy eating, so what one eat has a huge impact on their health. Our body makes all of the cholesterol it needs, which is why experts recommend that people eat as little dietary cholesterol as possible while on a healthy eating plan. Dietary cholesterol mainly found in animal food such as meat, poultry, eggs, and the dairy products. So, what we can do? Limit the foods high in saturated fat, like cheese, fatty meats, dairy products, desserts, tropical oils, highly processed food, etc. Choose the food with low saturated fat, trans fat, sodium, and added sugar, like lean meat, seafood, fat free or low fat milk, yogurt, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, etc. Eat food which are naturally high in fiber, like oatmeal, beans, unsaturated fat, etc. Increased in the intake of food, vegetables, whole grain, fish, nuts, while curbing the sugar foods and the beverages. These are huge impact on the management of not only the dietary cholesterol, but also in the management of type 2 diabetes mellitus also. Become physically very much active. It's very important because the sedentary lifestyle increases the LDL cholesterol and reduces the HDL cholesterol. So 150 minutes exercise in a week is enough for a person to become fit. The exercise which are beneficial like brisk walking, swimming, bicycling, even dancing having also role in the lowering the cholesterol level. Quit smoking. It's a very much important because smoking lowers the HDL cholesterol and it is known to increase the risk of heart disease. So by quitting smoking, the smoker can cut down their cholesterol level as well as the risk of heart attack, type 2 diabetes, etc. Losing weight is also an important cornerstone. Being overweight or obese tends to increase the bad cholesterol and lower the good cholesterol. Reducing the weight for obese person can lower the cholesterol level. A weight loss of little as 10% can help to improve the high cholesterol number. Manage the stress, chronic stress that can sometimes rise the LDL cholesterol level and decrease the HDL cholesterol level. So management of stress is also an important factor in managing the cholesterol. Good and enough quality sleep is also important for an adult. That is 7 to 9 hours sleep is very much important. So in nutshell, if we want for summarize the session, the high blood cholesterol is one of the major controllable risk factor for the heart disease, heart and stroke. No matter your age, you can take steps daily to keep the cholesterol level in a healthy range. High cholesterol can be prevented and managed by making healthy choices. It can be done by taking medication as directed by the physicians, and making healthy lifestyle, taking with healthcare team, and checking the cholesterol regularly. So if we take few simple measures like dietary modification, lifestyle modification, quit smoking, we can manage our stress, we can good quality sleep, and we take the medicine as advised by the doctor, we can easily control our cholesterol, and that will be in future prevent the future heart attack or the stroke or other comorbidities also. Thank you very much.